they're trying to get the game?
Oh, when I went to South Africa, I went to a bookstore out there, and it was a white woman in the back. She's doing like readings and like all of this stuff, and I'm looking at the books, and it's like all Aleister Crowley books on the wall. You understand me? And this is in South Africa, right? All black people, and most people don't know who Aleister Crowley is, and they can look him up.
Yeah,
you're right, because then you start to understand. You know, and he was a fraud.
Yes, he was.
Right? But most people utilize and think of him as higher than he really what is. But that system is something that they take serious.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
That ability, that Luciferian system, that ability to turn the people backwards, right? Because this is what they did with us. They put a spell on our entire culture. Everything that is good, that is bad, we think is good. Everything is good, we think bad, right? Our whole vision is backwards, so it sends us backwards. So we prop people up for killing in our culture, right? If you kill in our culture, you become a hero. If you save somebody in our culture, you're not seen as a hero, right? Like you Captain Save them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, so saviorism is not actually celebrated in our culture. Martyrism is, right? If you die for us, then we can give you credit. Maybe you meant what you said. But if you are a leader that lives a long time, nah, you must be a sellout. You must be a fraud because you believe that this God is actually more powerful, right, than the God of good. So why would... And most people don't even understand that this is the mindset. So we eat bad foods, and we think that this is our best way of celebrating life.
Right.
Like, you only get one life, so why not treat yourself terrible? This is all backwards thinking.
Yeah.
So
speaking of backwards thinking and Aleister Crowley, you reminded me, a lot of people talked about the rumors of him being connected with the music industry, and Aleister Crowley would and some other higher ranking people in the music industry would put hit messages in records, and you play the records backwards and you would hear these messages.
Yes.
They would put them in Beatles records.
Right.
And they said that that's what Charles Manson was listening to when he did the Helter Skelter whole. So all of that stuff ties in.
Yeah, because that all goes to Alan Turing, right? Him creating those algorithm machines that, you know, helped them win the war against the Germans, right? Because they was able to decode the messages that the Germans were sending. So Alan Turing was their genius, but he was also a homosexual, so they never celebrated him, right? But he is essentially said to be, you know, the Turing machine, and how they use it is the father of like algorithm and the philosophy and the thesis of AI, artificial intelligence. So they went on to use, you know, some of that same thesis when they started creating MK Ultra and things of that nature, which is the CIA mind control projects. And so, you know, when you got these projects that's being led out, you know, some were carried out in San Francisco and Oakland and different places.